yeah, sometimes you just gotta get on with it and just start. So yeah, I just watched Dami's new video, like what are you chasing? And Guysonet's new video on why he quit and Vivid. Yeah, I mean it's just inspiring now. So like I just messaged my coach and I asked him, when's the season's gonna start? He was like, yeah, the season's gonna start soon. Just waiting on a confirmation. And he'll tell me when and all that.
Oh yeah, and by the way,
I found my bunny, bro. This is my mom's, by the way. I use it more than she does. You know what? The thing about content when you're starting, right? You just get afraid, like not afraid, but like you get insecure about where you're filming or what time you're filming. Like I do be, I mean, there's like I film little skits of myself, like in public, and then there's like a person walking around. I still feel uncomfortable, right? Like not uncomfortable that I don't want to do it. Uncomfortable in the sense that what are they thinking? Like, are they thinking like, bro, does this dude want to be? This dude ain't a YouTuber, like like and all these kids do it nowadays, like be on your phone and all that. Yeah, that's what my mom says, bro. She's like, you're always on your phone and all that. I mean, I guess. I mean, if this was last year and she'd be saying that, I understand it now. I mean, like she had a reason because I was always like procrastinating. But this time is different, man. This year, 2026 is different, okay? And yeah, and like I just wanna say that I think as a guy, as a male, there comes a time where you're gonna have to stand up for yourself, be direct in what you want, and I think now more than ever, like I'm at the stage in my life where I'm like, I just want to do what I'm supposed to do, and I just had this idea where I get to bring my dad on the camera, and like I just interview awesome Christians and stuff, because he wants me to do this specific thing. But at the same time, I don't want to do it because I know that that life ain't my life, gang. Like, when you know what you're supposed to be, not supposed to be, but what you know what you're going to be, and you have this idea and vision of what you're going to be in future, what you're aiming at and what you're chasing, you don't want anybody else telling you that. You don't want them telling you what you should do, bro. Like, hey, they be telling me these days that, nah, you just too young for this. Nah, you still young, bro. You can't do this later in your life. Okay? Like, nah, you still a kid. You this, bro. You you most kid. That's my dad's name, Moses. Like you most kid, man. Just work for us, bro. Do this, do that. Just listen to me. Do this, do that. Guershon, do this, do that. Guershon, are you gonna go to school? Guershon, are you doing uni? Guershon, why don't you do uni? Guershon, why don't you just do college? Guershon, why don't you just be a waiter? Why don't you want to be a waiter, gang? Like, it's always Guershon this, Guershon that. Never, what does Guershon want to do? What do you really want to do? And like, I can't be waiting for people to tell me what I should do, and depending on what, if they're gonna help me or not. Cause I wanna help myself first before I don't know if it's in the Bible or not, but I've heard this. God help those who help themselves first. So I wanna help myself. That's what I've been doing this year. I wanna help myself first, and I'm not like everybody around me, bro. There's people around me that say they want to start content, but they just don't do it. They like, nah, I'm a quality bag. Nah, I don't have this phone. Nah, I don't have a camera. Nah, I don't have a mic. Now, what am I gonna film? What am I gonna make content out of, bro? And you just gotta just dive right straight into it. Part of the reason I'm doing this, bro, is this because these people in my life, I don't know them personally, but this Gary V, Dan Martel, Dami, Guershon, I Show Speed, gang, all these YouTubers and streamers, and they like perfected their art by just starting. I mean, if there's anything you want to do, bro, you gotta start small first. You have to start at the bottom, and if you're not fortunate to start at the bottom, you're going to start anyway. Like you're gonna have to start somewhere. So yeah, wherever you start, it doesn't matter, bro. You just need to have this vision of where you're going. So I have this vision of where I'm going. I have this vision where last year when I promised myself that this will be no. Let me start from always. At the age of 14, I promised myself by the age of 20, I'll be a professional footballer. And last year, I had a chance of playing whole year. But I knew I wasn't going to be consistent. And the year before that, 2024 and 2023, I knew I wasn't going to be consistent. Because in 2024, I was inconsistent with my training. And not going to practice and all that. I mean, obviously there's circumstances, but some of those circumstances I had choices of going to training and not. And I decided to go home. So, yeah. And this year, I kind of promised myself that. Last year, I made a promise myself that this year, I'm gonna play football. So yeah, that's what I wanna do. And I also promised myself that I'm gonna make content as much as I can. I'm gonna make content that matters to me and that don't depend on what people say. Because man, I'm just trying to I guess what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to say things to people, to a certain audience that they never got to hear. Like I feel like as a man, you go through certain periods of your life where you go so long without anybody giving credence where it's due to you. Like how hard you've been going, how hard you've been grinding, and whether you're a girl or boy or female, whatever you are, or whatever you identify as, I just want to say that I see you, I appreciate you. I know that someone in your life, whether they talk to them or not, they do appreciate you, bro. Someone in your life does. And if they don't get to say it, I get to say it. I'm just gonna put on my bonnet. Uh, if they don't get to say it, I get to say it. So yeah, I see you. I appreciate you, and whatever you're doing, I see what you're doing, man. I may not see it physically and face to face, but I know that you have something in you. You are different, and society nowadays want to put you in a box. Society have already placed you in a certain genre where you have to do certain things to be accepted. You have to do some certain things to feel comfortable, to feel okay of yourself. But I know deep down that you got something in your head, you got something in your heart that you just want to do. And if you really got that something, bro, you're gonna have to go after it again. Take this as your sign, bro. Like, I'm not some magic geek or whatever. I don't know what you're going through, but just know, gang, whatever you're going through, you can do it. You will do it, gang. You just gotta believe in yourself. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not. There's no script here, gang. Like, honestly, guys, I don't have a script. I don't think. I don't think doing like. I'm not gonna judge about doing content on script. I mean, certain things do have to be scripted, but like these videos like these, I feel like I get to be myself. I get to express my thoughts. And I didn't even write this down. I just had this idea of like, yo, I'm gonna bring certain people into my content, where, like certain people that have impacted me, that have affected me to be the person that I am, and to give me an idea, a sense of belief in myself. So yeah, whatever you got, bro, there's something inside you. There's something that makes you unique, and I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, gang, you gotta protect it and you gotta chase after it because you only live life once, bro. And I feel like I'm gonna swear, bro. I feel like I'm gonna swear, but like that's just the person I am. When I'm gonna feel bad, bro, like I pray that no, God knows what I'm gonna say right now. When God gives you the ball, sometimes you don't even have to look at the ball game. You just gotta say fuck it, we ball. My language, I don't like. I'm trying to be a better man, but sometimes you're just gonna, as a man, you gotta have that dog in you, man. So you're gonna have to fuck it and ball gang. I'm being honest. I'm dead serious. There's so many times in your life where you're gonna feel stuck. You're gonna feel you have no idea where you're going. You're in a dark space. You're in a dark circle, gang. It's so dark. There's nights where you're gonna have to cry. There's nights where you're gonna think you wanna die. Honestly, that's what I've been going through. I felt like I wanted to die. There's many times I wanted to die. Like I really wanted to die. I tried killing myself, gang. And this is not gonna be for everybody, but this is who I am. This is what I'm going to say, and I pray that somebody out there sees this. When God gives you the ball, just fuck it and ball, gang. And I'm getting so hyped because my inner child is coming out, my inner dog is coming out. Just fuck it and ball, bro. Whatever you wanna do, it looks impossible, just do it, bro. Just go after it. And here's something, bro. When I started high school, obviously there was COVID, and I think it was 2022. I entered the soccer team, right? School soccer team. And I think I was probably the worst player. And it wasn't because I didn't have I didn't have talent. I didn't have work. I didn't work hard. I mean, every game, every game that I've played in my life, I've always worked hard because I'm not the natural in the sport. I didn't get to play with my dad soccer. I mean, I did once, but like in the sense of I didn't get to play football as much as those who usually do. I didn't get into academy. Like I didn't do academies. I didn't play. The only time I got to play is when I went to the garden, go play with some of the friends on the streets. So, and I remember this one time where just like this academy, but like this they had like an event. It was just like a few weeks. You could bring whoever you wanted and just train there. And yeah, there was like these players in there. There was players. I think I was 9 at the time. There was these players at the end there. So yeah, I was the worst player there. And as a kid, now I've always felt that I was like I think as a kid, the kid, the 9-year-old me just wanted to play football because I came from watching um, the World Cup, 2014 World Cup, and I think I watched one of their classicals where Barcelona beat Real Madrid. I think it was in the final. I'm not sure if it was Real Madrid, but that was my first time seeing Messi and Ronaldo on screen, and I just got so inspired that obviously as a kid there's so many things that you're so interested in. I wanted to be a scientist, I wanted to be a rapper, but nothing spoke to me as much as football did. So when I was in that camp, I felt like I was the worst piece of shit in life. Like the coach was telling me I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. I'm so ass. Why is your brothers, why is the people around you playing this? They can't do it, but why can't you? And he was just on my case all the time, bro. Even no disrespect, but there was my friend was fat at the time. He could play better than me, bro. He basically got me into football. Like he taught me some skills and all that. And then yeah, the camp ended. I never went back there. And after that, I got to play for my childhood club, Crossroots, and I played there. I only played one game, and then we moved out. I never got to play there, but then I moved out. We played. I was playing football with the street, the kids on the street, and everything that I've learned just came back to me, bro. Like all the drills, all the step overs, gang, like, bro. And I'm not even lying. Truth be to God, they were calling me Ronaldo. I'm not even lying, gang. Like I'm. For those who know me, like for those who knew me back then, yeah, they were calling me Ronaldo, God, because I had fast feet at the time. Like I was doing step overs, I had close ball control, and I couldn't even believe it at the time. It all came back to me. Yeah, and that just represented what practice makes perfect. But practice don't make perfect. Practice makes the things. Practice shows what you've been doing in the shadows, gang. Yeah, so that's how football is, man. Whatever you're doing in the background, whatever hard work you're putting in, it just comes back to you. So that inner child of me, I had that suppressed through my whole high school year when I was playing football. I think there's only been a couple of times when I truly got to experience and express myself as a footballer at school. So fast forward, those players would tell me I would never make it. I would never play for the club, like for the school. And then fast forward to last year, I mean they brought the school team back, and the coach at the time that was there at the beginning, he knew I was the worst player. I won't even lie, but he told me I've improved, and that meant a lot to me because my whole high school year, I've had people tell me, majority of the people have told me that I couldn't play soccer, and that I should just be a water boy, a coach, or do something else in life. I shouldn't play soccer. They, they've basically put me in a certain genre, and there's been countless times where I've played as the worst player, but but there were few moments in my life where I've had certain people tell me, yo, you're doing good, you know. So, and then I got to play for the club, the school's team, one match. And that's the only one match I've played for the school. But this is my story, gang. And even though it was one match, I've truly enjoyed it right now. As I'm looking back, I've enjoyed it because I got to do what they told me I couldn't do. So I've achieved it, and I'm proud to say I did play for the school. So there will be times in your life where you're gonna go through a long period of time. You're going to see no results, and you're going to be given the ball to keep on playing. And and when I mean ball, I don't mean as football. It can be anything. The chances are gonna be there. There's gonna be opportunities where you're gonna have to express yourself, and there's gonna be times where you're not gonna express yourself. There's going to be dark times where you're gonna see nothing happening. There's gonna be no results. You're just in a long dark tunnel, but it's almost at the end of the tunnel where most people give up. And I'm just here to tell you, don't give up, gang. When you're given the ball, just fuck it and ball game. You just keep on going, and at the end of the day, there's going to be a light at the tunnel, and my light was Jesus Christ. And sometimes you fail God many times, and you try to put yourself down. The devil gets in your head, and there's all these thoughts that you're so useless, and all this negativity in your life. The people around you all telling you to be a certain thing, and because of they view you as a certain person in their life, and they think they know you, but you don't. And the truth is, the only one who truly knows you in your life is you, like deep down. So I encourage you guys to like enter your mental state, gang. To callous your mind, as David Goggins said, bro. Callous your mind to just find out who the fuck you truly are. And that's what I'm trying to be. I found out who I am. I have this idea of what type of person I'm going to be, what type of person I'm trying to inspire to be, what type of people I want to inspire. And I'm proud to say that I'm a content creator and I got all these ideas. I'm a creative person, as most people who truly know me, because this person, man, Dami, I can't even, man, when I get the opportunity to, I always DM Dami, and like he has these polls on his Instagram story. I always tell Dami, gang, Dami, bro, like, he don't know. He said in one of his videos a few weeks back that he, he feels he feels the gratitude that we have for him, but he also pities himself because I don't want to. It's not his word what he said, but like it's what I saw. He wants. He feels like feel that feeling that we have for him. It's like you a famous person and you've impacted so many people in your life that you there's these thoughts in your head where you're not enough, and you see the progress, you see the results. You have so many people coming to you. So you have so many people coming to you and telling you all this thing, but you just want to feel how the fans feel. And tell me, bro, if you ever see this video, gang, I watched you back in 2021, gang, and I've seen that video a couple of times, but it was only in that specific year, right? And that video still stuck in my head. You know you wanted to be, you know you want to be great, but you out here, like you're not living up to the potential. And then you take a screenshot of like on camera, and you say, "Hey, look here, this is one of the greats." So Dami, bro, this is for you, gang. You may not feel what we feel, gang, but honestly, gang, if you can feel from what I'm feeling, if you can see what I'm saying to you, if you can hear what I'm saying to you, gang, truly inspired me. And like, I'm proud to say, like, I'm a follower of Dami. Like, I don't mean like to idolize him or worship him, but like, truly, gang, like, bro, God's working in your life, gang, and you don't know how much, you just don't know how much you've inspired me, how much you've changed my life, gang. Like, truly, in my opinion, one of the top 10. Personally, you're my top 5 people of all time to like inspire who I'm trying to be, why I'm on the camera. Even I don't even want to be on the camera, but I know it's something that I want to do, and I'm starting to love this process. So Tommy, this is for you, gang. Keep going. Whatever you're gonna do, gang, with your brand, Honor Zero. I think I DM'd you. I told you that I'm gonna model for Honor Zero one day. So I'm getting up there, gang. And if Carson sees this also, gang, I just watched your video. Truly, it's inspiring, and I see what you're doing. Bro, as you've seen again, bro, just most people underappreciate what they can do in a year. But in my opinion, most people, the majority of humanity these days, underappreciate, under, like, what's the right word I'm trying to say is, most people these days misunderstand how much they can change in a day. Like, you got 24 hours in a day, gang. I don't even know how much minutes it is. I'm not that smart, but like, and I don't mean like, yeah, but I'm not that educated on the time. But like, you underappreciate how much you can change in a day. You underappreciate how much you can change in 24 hours, bro. There's 24 hours in a day. Whether you're lazy or not, don't forget that you can change is not permanent. Change is not immediate. But you can make change consistent, and you can change your life daily. So however long this video is, I'm just gonna say that don't don't put yourself to a limit. You're gonna change in a certain time. I'm gonna change in 1 year. I'm gonna get rich in 1 year. You you can, yes you can, but you need to start taking every day at a time. Every 24 hours, not even 24 hours, every minute at a time if you possibly can, every day you possibly can. I know Kobe said this in one of his interviews. Kobe said, at the end of the day, he thinks to himself, he says to himself, did I get better than yesterday? And when I did that for a week, I think I truly felt better of myself. So at the end of the day, I encourage you guys to think. Just take a few minutes to think of to process what you've done in the day, in the 24 hours of the day, and ask yourself, did you get better? What can I do better tomorrow? You know. So yeah, um, that's all I wanted to say. There's so much I wanted to say, but I gotta get to work. I have a shift coming, so yeah, I have to go, and I didn't get to stream today. I'm disappointed, but um, it's consistency. Consistency. I just want to say consistency is not every day. That's at least my idea of it. Consistency don't look like one day. Like you can go 35 days in a row and you get no rest. And then the one time you fail at it, on the 36th day, you feel like a piece of shit and all that. But consistency is also efficiency. So you can stream every day. I can stream every day, but if I'm not efficient with my stream, if I'm not efficient of the time that I'm spending on the camera, it's not gonna really matter. It's not gonna impact the way I want it to. So there's gonna be times where you're gonna be consistent and you're gonna fail or you're gonna miss a day. I just want to say it's okay. It's okay to miss a day. Maybe it's okay to miss 2 days, but it's not okay to miss 3 days. And that's my thought of it. Like I don't when I start getting to the gym, I'm not gonna allow myself to go 3 days or 2 days without I can get the day break. But like don't allow yourself just because you fail once, just because you made a mistake once, doesn't mean that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You know, when you take a rest day, that's fine. You human, you're allowed to rest, you're allowed to process what you've done. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, man. So the key to success is failure, and you gotta put yourself in situations where you're going to be humble, you're going to fail a lot, but that's the part that builds consistency. You're going to fail, but as long as you have that dog in you to just reverbalize, breathe in, and say, "Yo, I missed the day. Take accountability. I missed the day. What I'm gonna do tomorrow is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna do better." Yeah. So that's my message for you. God loves you, gang. And whenever you're watching this video, um, whenever you're watching it, I just want to tell you, man, I appreciate you. I see you. I'm proud of you. You know, I've been in a period of my life where I haven't heard the word "I'm proud of you" for a long time. So, you know, as a man, I feel like that's like the one word that most men want to hear from the people around them. So, if you're a guy or if you're a girl, I don't know who's watching this, I'm proud of you. Keep going, keep on, man. If you want to start something, don't think twice. You gotta dive in. It's like a car. When you're locking that engine, gang, you don't think is the car gonna move. You just know that it's gonna move. So put that key in and start moving. I appreciate you, man. I love you. God loves you. And yeah, peace, man.